So, and over here we have the Wurzel hybrid from Reinhard Liske cross 2005.31.WZ1. Look at the size comparison to Bamboy, which is one of the newer hybrids. This is 2005, Bamboy 2014. Just a few years in between, but size, in regards to size, a lot of things have happened. Color, brilliant. Very nice color. There you see this crazy stripe, similar to Pink Stripes, which is a sister, I think, from this cross. I've shown Pink Stripes here, and I have a suspicion it is actually this one also. A lot of Pink Stripes on eBay are actually mislabeled, so be careful what you get. Pink Stripes can also be variable. That's the problem. A lot of these flowers are variable, but there's some consistency that you can look for, and it would be the second Pink Stripes that I got that had a different label. It's just sometimes, I don't know, hard to get correctly identified clones. It's the same I said in the video with Yellow California. Sometimes you just, like, the genetics are diluted because so much hybridization is happening in people's gardens, especially in the United States where they survive being out. I mean, you know, so you can easily grow the offspring of your hybrid, of the plant that you have in your garden, and that often leads to plants that are sold as a clone, but they are actually not. Yeah, but this one, Wörlitz Cantora Gelb, this is the correct one. Here's the body. So I want to put the camera on the tripod so I can collect pollen. And after that, I want to pollinate, probably with Bamboy. We want to give it a little bit extra size. Okay, this is alright. So, I collected a lot of pollen of this one. I really hope I can use it. But good pollen availability. I'm happy with how much pollen there is. I would love to focus like on separate plants a bit more. Right now we're coming to the phase when everything opens at the same time, and that is a problem because you can only do so much, and there's so many beautiful things that are happening around you, flowers opening, and I don't know, cool plants that you should show, that you should record, but you only are like one guy, you know. Not sure long term. I would probably get me help with the camera so I can focus on breeding. Maybe we're pitching a little TV show, stuff like that. Yeah, but it's really crazy how much smaller this flower is to Bamboy. Let me show you how small it is compared to Bamboy right now, which is on the third day. Just look at the size. I mean, it's already closing, but my hand in comparison again, it's a different kind of size. I'm not sure if I will use all that pollen from this plant. Bamboy has 4 flowers that are opening up, but you never know how good it is as a father or as a mother. It might be a terrible parent, I do not know. I have not seen any offspring yet. I do not think it is, because yeah, the way this hybrid looks, it's just, I'm pretty sure it will continue to produce amazing offspring, but you never know until you try it. So we will have to try that out ourselves here. I wanna stop with today's work, but it's just, I'm not done yet. I'm so glad that I do not have to sell seeds at the same time while doing all of this, you know. You can imagine now that you are seeing the work that is behind being a cactus breeder. You also understand that you also have to then sell the seeds, ship them, deal with customer emails and unhappy customers sometimes too. I mean, it happens when something comes back, is sent back to me, you know, because it isn't picked up in time, which is something that has happened a few times now. And it's bad for the customer, it's bad for me. So yeah, I'm very happy that I do not have to deal with all that right now. Oh, there's a fly. That's I'm totally chill with flies, but when they start trying to annoy you by flying around your head, that's a limit. Yeah, okay, I think I have enough pollen. I will probably not use all that anyway. So, Wurzel hybrid. Okay. Yeah, and now I want to pollinate it with Bamboy. Just gotta get some pollen and then we're golden. Okay, so this is pollen of Bamboy. And we will do another pollination later. This isn't enough pollen, it was just a little bit. I like to pollinate repeatedly over a few hours to make sure that the cross is successful, but always with the same parent, of course. Okay. Okay, let's do a final pollination here. And then we hopefully have some offspring from this one. I will move it out somewhere where there's no other flowers around. There are 2 flowers on it that were pollinated. First one was pollinated too. Now the second one with Bamboy. Yeah, now I leave it out. I just want it to have water. I want it to rain on it. So now we'll try to find a spot in the garden and just give it the time it needs. I do not want it in the hot greenhouse now. Right now is the time when they need the energy, and I do not want to drain them further. So I will just put it aside somewhere in the shade, not in the full sun, somewhere in between shade and sun, and just let it be. Watering it, also fertilizing it once a month, but that's it. Okay, this is the Wurzel hybrid from the cross Wörlitz Cantora Gelb. The breeder is Reinhard Liske, and 2005 31WZ1. Maybe there are more plants grown from this breeder, from not the breeder but the person who raised them from seeds, every seedling gets a number, and this one had the number 1. So maybe there are more, I'm not sure. But this is the first one. Alright guys, I'm taking off now. I'm tired. I'm very tired. And I gotta look after the cat now. Just did my pollinations that I really had to, and yeah, now it's family time again. Making sure that Kami's alright. She's really worrying me today. So hope it's going to be alright. Okay guys, thank you. Bye.